presentation for the Google Lunar X Prize and the company that we are about to found. We are a team from Stuttgart University. My name is Sebastian. My colleague here is Fabian. And we start on presenting our long-term vision for the company. So the first step on that would, of course, be to build a successful lunar lander mission and win the Google Lunar X Prize. This is not so much for the prize money, but of course for the public relations and the industry reputation that this will build, and will also provide our unique selling point to be the lander flight heritage that currently only resides with big agencies, and even there is often quite outdated. So based on that, we want to make further steps on mass production of low-cost lunar landers. And especially for lunar base site scouting, in connection with the plans of NASA, especially. Further opportunities would be asteroid exploration, with a fleet of landers that are similar in many ways to lunar landers, and expansion into in-situ resource utilization, which would be an interesting thing in connection to asteroids that is a bit coming short so far in the plans that are there for the big agencies. And in the long term, we want to supply turnkey systems for private business payloads, especially on the moon in connection with the NASA exploration plans. So if there are private companies that would want to participate there, we want to provide the transportation infrastructure. Yeah, fundraising will be the first step in that direction. The short term is the most difficult there, so getting started is the point. We will need venture capital. We plan on using traditional means of acquiring that, and also more or less sponsors, perhaps with mission naming rights, so the sponsors will have a say in yeah, the outward appearance of the company as well. Some examples here from our region. In the medium term, that is the first mission, we will have advertising of different companies at the moon. For example, a footprint of Nike or Adidas sports shoes, probably to scale, or payload transfer under the sponsorship of UPS, for example. We will have launcher piggyback opportunities because we are going to LEO with a rocket that has payload capacity to spare. So we can take further small satellites along, and we will also provide payload opportunities on the lunar lander in limited scope. And in the long term, of course, as I already mentioned, we want to sell payload opportunities to the moon and asteroids, if desired. Partners and contractors that we are planning to use. Our preferred launch provider would be the rocket, because it is quite cost efficient and flexible and available. We plan on using contractors for the design and manufacturing if it becomes necessary for schedule reasons, especially because the schedule is quite tight for the Lunar X Prize. We want to employ COTS parts for the TLI kick stage, main engine, and also some subsystem sensors, power system. Of course, with all this regulated issues, especially ITAR applies, so with the Russian launcher we will have problems with American hardware. So we plan on using European and perhaps Russian hardware. So now the mission, over to my colleague.
Thank you, Sebastian. Well, let's come to the mission details that we plan. As Sebastian mentioned already, we will use the launcher to get into the LEO orbit. This launcher has the capability of bringing 4 tons of mass into this orbit, but we have calculated our mass budget in that way that we only need 1.5 tons of these capability. So with the rest, we will actually use it and sell it to other satellite manufacturers as a piggyback opportunity. And the overall cost launch, as it is a dedicated launch for us, will be $12 million. And with the piggyback launch, we actually plan to finance these cost launches as good as possible. In order to get to the moon, we have chosen the Hohmann transfer with a direct soft landing. The direct soft landing will be, the TLI will be done with a COTS kick stage that we plan to buy. And the direct soft landing will be done by a hydrazine main engine that we will have on our lander. This engine enables us to do orbit maneuvers in order to do a nearly high precise landing. This engine also enables us to do a hover maneuver or a hopping maneuver that I will explain this later.
We have about 3 minutes left, including questions.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, in short words, we will land in the Copernicus crater. This crater enables us to do topographical navigation since it has a central peak and we know the height of this central peak. We plan to, our mission as a 10-day mission. This means that it's it's much less complicated since we don't have to survive the lunar night. For example, no heaters are required. For the mooncast, we want to use direct X-band communication with 2 ground stations on Earth. This enables us to have a 24/7 direct communication with Earth. And for the surface mobility, we have chosen the hopping movement. As I've said, we have a main engine for our soft landing, and we will use this engine. We'll actually tilt it a little bit to do a small jump on the surface on the moon. And with this this option enables us to even easily achieve the 5,000 meter bonus of the X Prize challenge. Since it only depends on our on the fuel mass that we have to carry with us. And yeah, I'd say I finish up right now, and we're really happy to your comments, and we would like to open up the questions now.
We have about 1.5 minutes.
Do you have an idea of what your launch date is, and particularly because there is a lot of concern that the NEPR may not be operational much beyond 2010?
Okay. As far as we know, there are still several launches available. They have about 100 rockets available that they have to get rid of until, I think it's 2020, actually. And so, as far as I know, there are not too many launches planned already. And yeah, I guess since we have to do for example, a memorandum of understanding pretty soon, I think that this will be possible.
The word verifying is that
yeah.
there is some debate about whether those things are still going to be flyable.
Okay.
I thought you guys did a very nice job. One quick comment, the red type in the beginning doesn't work, it's very difficult, so change it to a different color, it's hard to see. I would love to see some economics about your mission cost breakdown,
Okay.
how much your mission costs and what the
Numbers.
breakdown is,
Yeah.
and then a little bit about your revenue, how you intend to make revenue, how much you'll sell things for, to give a little more fidelity there.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the asteroid applicability, of using this system to also go to asteroids. I thought that was very nicely done.
Okay, I think it would be good to have a definition of a core payload, the mass breakdown for that. I'm a bit worried about Copernicus, because these central peaks are the roughest terrain on the moon, so you don't want to really to land there. And the applicability to asteroids you just do docking. So all the technology you have developed for soft landing, you you're not going to reuse, but okay, you make the art, you do the art thing first, and after you do the.
I may disagree with you on it. We've done a bunch of models with the lunar landers that we've been putting together at NASA. It looks like they're ideal, actually, for docking. Because it uses a throttle pulse.
Yeah, but you can do it with a simple solution. But on the
Well,
other hand,
it turns out, I'll argue.
but in any case, I mean, if you get the business out of landing on the moon, clearly the solar system is open to you.
You'll have to convince either one of us or the other.
Great. So I think we're out of time. Excellent work. Congratulations. You now have a few hours working with Renee to tie everything together, incorporate the feedback, start more arguments between the judges. And good luck.